So growing up listening to or if you grew up in like the 70s, 60s, 70s, and you were listening to like soul, uh, reggae, blues, blues earlier, obviously. Like let's say go back to like the 1930s, you were listening to calypso and blues, right? You probably don't know that much about it. Like you probably this is strange to say this, right? Like you're probably have a repertoire that's short, and uh you have to wait years for hit songs to come out that you ever even heard of, then you play them over and over and over and over again, right? You don't have this like broad eclectic mashup that you can play for uh iTunes store that just continually can play for like uh 48, 72 hours a week. Like people have deep lists of music that they just listen to in one genre, like blues. If you got deep into it, you would know 75, 80, 90 different contributors. The people that grew up in the era that was going on, they didn't have the internet. uh, they had vinyl coming out every 4 years. People didn't release albums every year. That now people can release 4 albums in a year. But back then, uh, your anthology spanning 2 decades, and you have that's 20 years, but you have like 8 albums or something. Like it's and the same thing with the Bible. Like the way we have it is not the same way that it was written for the people, the early Christians that were on a liturgical pilgrimage. Then like they might have had the Dead Sea Scrolls or something, or they might have had a couple of books that goes into the Bible, but they didn't have the whole thing. And the way it's compiled now, I will not read like animated illustrations are better for me than reading it. It's to go around certain pitfalls and stuff that where I don't know, or make up my own notion of what the hell they're even talking about. Like what is even talking about? And I can assume something. So I would have like some scholars, and then they show you ways that don't interpret this like this means this and that, and like that stuff will throw you for a loop. So like even better than reading the Bible, since it's not made for the same people who built the church. Like now we have kind of a amphitheater style, concert style, like something that Jesus wouldn't have known anything about it. I'm not saying he was going to say like up or down. I'm not saying that he's going to be with it or not. I'm just saying it's like, what the heck? So it's like we don't know the people from the era that we're focusing on, but we do because we are them. For your interest in it in the first place, or paying attention to it, no matter how off kilter your original interpretation of it is, something's pulling you toward it, then it's because you are that. Like it's we just don't understand those people. Like we can't understand the sort of like, because they're from a different time, and they would react different, more like we would have zeal where they would have enthusiasm. So we stir away from that, because you don't want to get trapped in something where you have zeal and you don't know who to blame for whatever in perceptions that you have. So choose to just not deal with it at all. And then maybe you have something else that you can focus in, because you don't know those people, but you do know those people because you are those people.